Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers with me, Satanic Scar. Today, we're still without any other freaking peoples. I did a little bit of work. I built this little extension. I just didn't like how it went down to the left or down to the right. And I like how I said left and then I said right. It's because I built it thinking of this direction. But I built this little, like, penis thing. I don't bipod. It doesn't work for me. I don't like it at all. I hate it just as much. But I equally do not want to continue doing this. It's I don't know. I don't like it at all. I need to fix it. Do something. I just want it to look a little bit better. I could literally just leave it at that little nipple right there. Maybe even put like a plate right there, or just move it over. But I don't know. For now, that's just gonna have to stay. There's some things I want to get accomplished in this video. One of those things being the respawn pods connection here. Huh. You always got to scream just a little bit, so that way maybe there's like a military official or something. You don't want them to hear you ripping your Velcro. I love videos like that. Or that weird things right there. I kind of wanted to move it over here, but then I've got this going on. So, I was thinking of just fixing that, or bringing something out over here, or having it to where I connect on top instead of the back. But in the end, it's okay. It's not filled. I'm just gonna tear off this side, do it that way. Alright. So I need to, so I don't want this thing to pull any stones, so I'm gonna add a conveyor sorter. I don't like to have problems. So, to do this right off the bat, I should probably specifically call for stone with a conveyor sorter on either side. Okay, so I'll call for stone. There we go. Grab it out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's done. Ta-da! I don't know why I like this gasoline green so much, and I like the battered armor more than I like the shiny armors. I think it's because when you get at a certain render distance, the battered armor looks a little bit shiny, but when you get close, it's got that nice rustic feel. I don't know. I like gasoline green for some reason. Let's see here. 7. I should probably go into one of these, and then go into that. Yeah, that'll work. So, like this. Okay. So I just gotta set both of the conveyors on it to eject, and then I'll have to make ejection ports. If I would have made that one, I could have 4 on each side. I don't need that much, just enough. And I'll set them to a toggle switch, so that way I can choose to get rid of stone or keep it. This respawn pod I also need to add, as I've said previously, 2 drills to the front, so that way I have a little bit better hole making capabilities. If you're not making holes, dude, what are you doing? Nice. Clean, clean, clean. Okay, I already have it. 8. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. So that's 3 on either side, giving me a total of 6. Grab. And place. Get rid of that, and then boopity, boopity, scoopity. Poopity, poopity, poopity. Something I recommend to a lot of people is to use the build planner when you first get Space Engineers. And something that... Ooh, do I have caps lock on? I do. Yeah, that's another thing. If you notice yourself walking pretty slowly, it can be caps lock. So you just press caps lock and you can run again. But something I recommend to a lot of new players is to use the build planner. And there's like it's not a huge learning curve. You right click with the welder to add stuff to the builder plan, and then to put it to production, it's left shift with middle mouse button. I like to rebind the middle mouse button to my actual to my mouse on the side buttons, so that way I don't have to deal with I don't have to deal with breaking my middle finger whenever I go to press the button. It's a lot easier for me personally to press the side buttons on my mouse than to try slapping the base. Bases are hard, man. Okay, so now I'm going to disconnect it just for ease of use. I'm going to press 8 so I don't break stuff, and then 6 so I dislodge it. Go down to the ground. I'll just gently tap her. That'll work. And then I'm going to go to ejectors, select all the ejectors, and then go to the block group, and then I'm going to call the ejectors ejection system. And it's got to be spelled incorrectly or you're not doing it right. So you want to do collect all and throw out, but I'm going to wait until I actually go to the sorters. Stone sorters. And remember, it's so important. People don't understand. If it's not spelled incorrectly, you're not doing it right. I need to whitelist, specifically stone. And then whitelist, specifically stone. I believe on either one I want to do drain all, and then drain all. And then I want to go to the ejection system, do throw out and collect all. So that way it just tries throwing out all the stone. It should start poopity booping it out here in a minute. If it's not, then that means that the survival pod isn't letting it, which is normal. I just need to put it into a connector. Yep, there we go. The survival pod is an integral part of the system since it's specifically used for transferring materials. I should probably get rid of it and put some better thought into how I want the ship to work with the survival pod or without the survival pod, but I'd have to tear into the guts and get it out all the work, and I'm not looking forward to it on camera. I am. If you can tell by how I've been playing lately, you'll notice that I have a very hard time with my speech, just getting the words that I want out. Okay, don't have enough of that. I'm gonna need like 20 of those. Grab it out. What? Grab it? Okay. 2 more at the front. And then I can shift. So shift and my second button, the one closest to the back of the mouse is first, and then the one at the front is number 2 for me. If you're curious on the mouse I use the Zowie EC2A. I play a lot of first-person shooters like Counter-Strike, if you've checked out my channel before. Back when I used to make compilation videos for Counter-Strike. But I don't really do it as much anymore because I haven't been able to play since the Zowie EC2A. It's a great mouse, mind you, for aiming and stuff like that and precision, but it's not the most ergonomic. I used to think it was a great ergonomic mouse, but over years and years of use, it it's small, but there's no grip to it. So if your hands are a little bit sweaty, and there's this lump on it, I don't know why there's a lump on it that makes it harder to pick up. Uh, Maybe it's just how I use my hands. I don't freaking know. But at the end of the day, it's just freaking annoying. So now, if I turn my thrusters back on and go into the hole of shame, we can show you how the ejection works for stone. So if I'm mining stone, poop, look at it going out. And if I go to survival pod, it's not, there's nothing in it. Yay! Pay no attention to whether or not there was or wasn't. Just take my word for it. But yeah, I've been trying my best to make progress in the world slowly but surely, and not trying to do too many things without other people being able to watch it. I'm probably gonna go grab another load of iron since I don't want to run low on iron. Those drilling rigs are great. The only problem with the drilling rig is just having to move it, build another one, etc. It becomes annoying, frustrating very fast. The reason you want to put an ejection system like this is because if you're mining a rare resource, like like I've said previously, I gotta put this on the toggle block. So that way I can toggle the ejection system on and off. This is more useful in space, since in space you would want to collect a rare resource and you would have all of it instead of having just a little bit of it. You always want your ejection ports at the back. If they're at the front, you'll end up just picking up the stone again, which is really annoying. I'm already getting rid of stone. Start getting rid of iron, that's the problem. And the reason I say it's better to have it at the back, it's not for planet Earth. Having it at the back is helpful on planet Earth, or the Earth-like planet, but it's more useful in space. Because in space, you're digging forward. If you're placing it in front of you, you're going to be picking it up, or even if you place it to the side, then it makes it harder to exit. When you exit, you just throw that stone behind you, and it pushes it out into the space, and then you can just wait for it to float. Usually you don't want to have a connector ejecting materials like stone in space, because it makes too big of a stone and you can end up breaking your ship in space by that. The vehicle's getting a little bit hard to control. I haven't put another gyroscope on it like I said I would, because I'm a stupid dummy. Let's go. I mean, in other news, my brother's, he's doing a pretty good job. Hardcore 0914, he's doing a great job at doing his little recordings and stuff, and getting his videos out. While I'm still just over here freaking making one video a day, hoping that at least 2 people watch my videos. He's over there just chilling on 50. I'm jealous. I am. I've worked very hard to get to where I am. No, I haven't worked hard enough. I could always work harder. It's a major flaw in society, man. Too many people want things handed to them instead of just doing it themselves. Like, I wish people would just watch my videos, but instead I should just, make content that people will watch or want to watch. And to be completely honest with you guys, even though you might be watching this going, I like your content. Yeah, well, you might like my content, but you're 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, 5 people. There's no huge appeal. You wouldn't recommend watching my channel. You wouldn't recommend watching my videos because my videos aren't that appealing. They're very niche videos and very specific to the thing that I want to do. The things that I like to do. I forget what I talk about. More and more we chip away at the survival part of the gym. Tomorrow we'll probably take something else. Maybe I'll take a skull. Got him. Having the ejection here, where all the stones coming, or all the gravel's coming out, is really, really helpful. because the system would be backed up by all this gravel. It really would. You would end up having a large cargo container filled with it if you're mining stone, you know, religiously. Okay. Well, I forgot that I needed to pay attention to whether or not this is able to eject. Is the refinery getting iron? No? Okay. That's fine. 8. That's on 6. Drive forward, go down. And off, and off, and off. Okay. I don't want to have the thrusters on. I'm going to... Okay, this should... Yep, that's got a lot of stuff in it that I'm going to have to throw out now. Thanks for making me do more work, you stupid survival pod shippy. That's my own fault for being freaking silly. If I don't want materials to come back into the survival pod, I just turn the conveyor sorter around. I mean, I don't really know any time that I've ever been like, oh, I really need the materials from the base to automatically be shoved into the ship. I don't think I've ever had one of those moments. Only when you're building like a welding ship, but even then, that's like a super specific scenario. You know, that's like a very specific use. Inventory. I didn't need to do that. That was kind of stupid. Oh. It's not like the materials are going anywhere. Okay, let's see, y'all. I want this. And then I need... Yep. And then in. I don't really even need to put anything on it since it's just a one-way. 8, and then switch that around. I need to get a better welder. It's very, very annoying how slow this thing welds. Ah! Come on, baby! Nice. Alright, let's get this stuff frickin' chipping away at this this pile of ice. I mean, iron. Oh yeah, I never got on video. I found an ice deposit. It's right there. It's a kilometer away. I never thought about that, but I actually... this doesn't use the imperial system, does it? It uses the metric system. Right? Meters, kilometers. Huh. I never even thought about that. I'm in America, like most of you probably are, and I've only just now realized that that's a thing in this game. Why, I knew what they were, I just didn't realize they were specifically using an entirely different system. Maybe there's a setting inside of Space Engineers that lets you switch it from metric to imperial. Who knows? The video is getting close to the end now, and I just wanted to add some little end bits before I go. Since I know I haven't really been doing much on camera, drive the car, come back, you know, hook up the connector. It's really difficult. I don't want to do too much without Germ or another person here with me. Let's see here. Refinery. Probably put some more speed modules before I leave too. Just get a bunch of speed modules. Let's see. There it is. Blind as a bat, man, I'm telling you. I need glasses. Put them both here. Get rid of that. Grab that. Grab that. Come down here. Go into production. Clickety-click all that away. Grab. Paste. And we're up and running. There's a bunch of different tutorials I could probably do. I don't really have the capability of speaking fluently when talking about a subject unless I'm specifically have a script and I'm not playing while I'm doing it. I have a very hard time with my ADHD just formulating a freaking sentence. If you've watched my BeamNG Drive video where I explain my best keyboard layout, I recorded that video around 40 to like 50 times. I recorded it so many times because I just couldn't get it right. I couldn't speak. There were so many things that stopped me from being able to make the video great. So many things that stop me from just speaking altogether, and it's just very difficult. It's very, very difficult to form a coherent sentence when you just feel like you can't. Nice. So now there's only speed modules. This thing should be chipping away. How much power drain is currently going on versus how much power is going into the system? I built this so dumb. Let's see, okay. Why? Oh, okay. There's more output than there is input, but that's not too much output. I'm not doing two things at once, and specifically just using this up. So I'll get out this middle one, and I'll turn that from a speed module into a power module, just so that way I don't have too much going out and not enough coming in. Dang, those power modules are crafting up nice and freaking swiggity swooty fast. That is so good. I love that. Heck to the yeah. Nice. And this is where I'll end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.